Oh
I
no.
loaded up. I'm like,
That's
come
okay.
on.
It is always better to be overprepared than underprepared,
Very
especially
true.
this week.
Very true.
Good morning.
Hey,
It
everybody.
is day one of Spooktacular out of 7. So there is a lot of stuff that is going to be starting out like this with people laughing, going, I have the thing. Do I have the thing? I'm not sure if we have the thing. Apparently, today we had more things than we needed.
We have the things.
We have the thing. Welcome to your Spooktacular Daily Guide, where we will take you through some of what will be going on today. So you don't have to worry about taking notes for the rest of the week. We're just going to go over what's happening today in the groups and in our streams and in maybe some game show land. So if we could bring up this show's schedule, there's so many schedules. So many.
Here's ours.
Here's ours. And I love it because it's all zombie apocalypse style. And that's how we will all feel by Sunday.
Yep.
So, first up, we will talk about what is happening today. That's going to cover streams and giveaways. We will then dive into what is new at sideshow.com. We will, of course, peek into our collector community. We're not going to forget about that on an event week. Oh, my goodness. We'll then talk about some special Spooktacular deals. And then, Rob, there's something called Monster Madness.
There sure is. And we'll have to get into that a little bit later, but
So
get
excited
ready
about
for
that.
it. I'm very excited for it, too. That's one of my favorite things we're going to be doing this week.
Yay! So, Rob, can you please take us through what's happening today in this crazy, crazy land?
Whoa. There you go, guys.
I love it so much.
Themed segment videos. So you know we got it going on. So let's start with some day one happening today. First
So
up,
many
obviously,
things.
you are here. Congratulations. You made the 9 a.m. Pacific Spooktacular Guide. Coming up at 11 a.m. Pacific, we have an episode of Win, Lose, or Die. Is that you?
That
Is that
might be mine.
might be up? There you go. And then at 1 p.m. Pacific, we have an interview with Dacre Stoker, author, great grandnephew of Bram Stoker.
How cool is that?
That's very cool, actually. I'm kind of excited for that one as well. And then wrapping up at 5 p.m. Pacific, that Sideshow show. That one's exclusive to members of our Let Your Geek Side Facebook group. So you can find that at side.show/geek group. All of the other videos will be on our YouTube and all of the official Sideshow social channels. So set your alarms, like, subscribe, hit all the buttons, and they'll let you know when we're doing the things.
Bells and whistles will abound.
Bells and whistles indeed. And now that's our streams, but we do have quite a few giveaways going on right now. I will let everyone know there are some art print giveaways going on that are not on my list. I'm sorry, didn't have room for them. Check out the contest and giveaways area of our of our website. You'll find them all. So starting out, we have the Nun. The Nun statue by Sideshow. This is a Gleam contest. This one is going to be running until October 26th at 11:59 p.m. You can head over to side.show/spookynun21. Actually, didn't even know that rhymed. Good job, whoever made that one. And this is actually the Sideshow statue of the Nun, which I didn't even know that we had ever made. Long sold out. But
She's scary.
yeah, it's a good looking statue. So we have that going on right now, again, running until October 26th. So go enter there. Next up, we have the Freddy Krueger 6-scale figure. This will be a Sideshow Live event or Sideshow Live contest. I did not write the time in there because chaos reigns.
Chaos does. I have it somewhere, but not super handy.
Yep.
It's today.
It's happening today. You'll be notified via our social channels when it's live, but that'll be for the Freddy Krueger 6 scale. Good luck. May the odds be forever in your favor with the limited information.
PM.
There you go, 3:30 p.m. Pacific. That contest will go up. Next up, we have, I know you probably like this one there. You see, the Nano Gauntlet by Hot Toys.
What's that thing?
It's that one. This is also going on in our Let Your Geek Sideshow Facebook group. This contest is live now. So if you head over there now,
Mhm.
it should be pinned to the top, enter away, side.show/geek group. That'll be running until 11:59 p.m. Pacific today. All right. A couple more here we've got. Gone
Oh,
Fishing.
I love this one too.
This one's on our Unruly Facebook
Mhm.
page, running until 7:45 Pacific or PM Pacific time. So go over there and find out how to enter for that one. Next up, these contests are kind of cool. You've seen
Yes.
the Xanthe mounts that we have. They have
Mhm.
the Mystic Bun, Catwoman, Harley Quinn,
Mhm.
and Poison Ivy.
Yep.
So we're having coloring contests for all of those. We have some little samples here too for everybody.
Oh,
Look at some of the
yay!
early entries. So there are two on our Atomic Misfits Facebook page, the
Mhm.
page that's just brand specific, and there are two others that are on in the Atomic Misfits Facebook group.
Mhm.
So you can go to both of those, find which one you're interested in, or just color them all and enter
Color
them
them
all.
all. It's fun.
Look at I love this one.
Oh my god. That took a lot of time.
Yep,
That is more time than I have, but that's beautiful.
it's
And
wonderful.
also, there
And
were
that,
some issues. So
yeah,
I now know I even stink at coloring. Thank you. On the Atomic Misfit Facebook page, you can now upload these directly. I know that in the beginning there was an issue that has been fixed, so feel free start to post your entries directly in that post on the page.
yep, and show us your cool coloring. I mean, that's a fun
Yeah.
contest to enter, even no matter what. You get to
Mhm.
color, you get to relax,
Yeah.
enjoy it. You're gonna need a stress reliever at some point during this week. Trust us.
Lies, lies.
All right, and then we have one more big
Mhm.
giveaway going on.
Yeah.
This one's happening also in the Facebook group Let Your Geek Side Show for the long sold out Jason Voorhees statue. This is
He's
part
frightening.
of one of the coolest contests that we do during Spooktacular. It's
Mhm.
the detective mystery game that'll be
Yes.
running all week. So this is the grand prize for that game. Go to side.show/geek group. If you're not a member, join and check this out because it is so much fun. Every
Yeah.
year, this game is so much fun.
It really is. And he's a big boy, I think. He's a
Yeah.
big
Yep.
statue.
Yep. That's
That
the
is
big guy.
very,
That
very
is the
cool.
big guy. And that's what we have happening today, roughly. I mean, there's probably some other stuff.
There might be,
Might be. I don't
to
know.
be honest. I truly am not lying when I say I can't remember.
Consider this like a loose outline for your Spooktacular
Yes, that's
experience. We
the
hit some
best way
bullet
to put that.
points, but there's going to be some other stuff that
Mhm.
crops up in the course of the day.
Yep. All right. So now that we have filled your heads with all sorts of things for the day, we are going to move on to now on Sideshow. Oh my gosh, there's spiders! The one made a web. Okay. Oh wait, don't be too excited about
They
that.
are
Sorry.
wonderful. Thank you,
That is
Mike
great.
Farbo. Did
Thank
a
you.
wonderful job on all of these.
And it's lovely to be surprised too.
Mhm.
All right, first up, we are going to talk about a pre-order that is up on the site, and that is for the Ghost Rider 6th scale diorama by PCS. Oh my goodness. First of all, Ghost Rider's awesome. Even better because it's spooktacular. And there's so much going on here. It's absolutely incredible. This diorama measures 11 and a quarter inches tall and 23 and a half inches wide. It's almost 2 feet
This
of
thing is
Ghost Rider.
it is big.
It's just so cool. Johnny Blaze drifts his hell cycle across the road, leaving scorched earth in his wake. With pure hellfire and spite fueling his journey, the spirit of vengeance lashes out with his chains in hopes of snaring a sinner's soul in his grasp. That was a lot of alliteration.
Hmm.
He is at side.show/hothead. And I did see some chatter in places here and there. And I know people were crazy about this piece and they already started pre-ordering it. And I mean, just it is. I wanna say 2 words put together, but I won't. I will keep this family friendly. But it is a incredible piece.
It really is. It's so cool, especially if when light hits it.
Mhm.
The flames don't light up themselves, but the material it catches light,
Hmm.
and when this thing's lit correctly, it looks like it's on fire.
Yeah. Yeah, it's lovely.
Yeah.
And you say it's 6 scale, but again, you go into the length because of the health cycle and because of the
Yep.
base and everything, and that's just
Yeah,
so
because
cool.
you think about our 6 scale figures, and then you think about, well, what would a motorcycle
Hmm.
be compared to them, and not just a motorcycle, like a stretched out chopper with
Yeah.
flames coming out of everything.
Yes, because
It's big.
fire is awesome. To go get sinners.
Hmm.
Next up, we have an in-stock item. This is the Ghostbusters Ectomobile book by Insight Editions. Discover the secrets of the Ghostbusters' iconic specter-smashing automobile Ecto-1 with this comprehensive owner's workshop manual. I love the concept behind this. Along with a detailed breakdown of Ecto-1's capabilities and exclusive cutaway images that show the car's souped-up engine and onboard ghost tracking equipment, the book focuses on the Ghostbusters portable tools of the trade, including proton packs, ghost traps, and PKE meters. The book also looks at various models of the Ecto-1, including the Ecto-1A from Ghostbusters 2 and the version of Ecto-1 seen in 2016's Ghostbusters Answer the Call. You can find this at side.show/booksmarts. And I will say my collection of Insight Edition books has grown a little too much in the last couple of months. I don't have a manual one yet, but I know that there's more than one. I can't think of what they are off
I
the top of my
think
head.
someone mentioned that they had the Millennium Falcon one.
That's it. I know I've seen that one. But how cool is that? It even looks old school, like a Ford manual from
Yeah.
like the 70s and 80s.
Oh, what were there was a whole series of guides. My grandfather used to always have them. It was like Chitlin's guides.
Something like that. I
Yeah,
think
and
my
you could
dad
take
had stuff
apart.
in the garage. Yeah.
Yeah, you could take apart your entire car with those. I love that. That's what this feels like, except
Hmm.
it's Ecto-1 and proton packs and
Yeah.
PKE
Because
meters.
why not? I love it.
I would get lost in that.
Hmm. Very easy to just looking at the drawings alone.
Hmm.
Okay. Also in stock. Oh, we have the Hagrid Deluxe 1/10 scale statue by Iron Studios.
Look at him.
So cute. Sideshow and Iron Studios are proud to announce the latest from the Battle Diorama series art scale 1/10 one. I don't think he's
That's not
battling his
quite.
pumpkin. That's
No,
okay.
no.
It's fine. It's Hagrid.
It's a battle diorama. He's taking those pumpkins to task.
He is. Actually, there's a crow on the pumpkin. He's just battling the crows to get them off of all the crops and things. Anyway, he's awesome. Look at his chubby belly, first of all. And the detail under or above right where his belt is. I have a thing ever since opening a 6 scale that had like a little chubby piece. I'm like all about chubby things now because I love them. He is in a limited edition, and he does have that hand painted base that just looks like he's hanging out in his garden outside of his little hut on the castle grounds.
I
Love
love the
it.
base. I love the base on this one.
Mhm. I do, and I'm thinking in front of him are some of his dragons.
Oh yeah,
Just maybe he tosses
just chill it
pumpkins
out.
to them. Yeah, why not?
It's good for their digestion.
Pumpkin's good for pets, so I'm
Yep.
just gonna
See,
go with that. And last up, we have the Green Lantern maquette by Tweeterhead. Wow, there's so much shiny green happening there. The Green Lantern is an intergalactic police officer and member of the Green Lantern Corps. He was chosen by the Guardians of the Universe for his ability to overcome great obstacles using a power ring controlled by his thoughts. Standing at an impressive 16 inches tall, this founding member of the Justice League is hand painted on a dynamic base. That base.
yeah, the construct in this is really cool. You know, the base is a construct, and I think it's already preparing to go to battle, but he still looks so calm and
Yeah, that's got to be like super metallic on there.
hmm
It's just catching the light in the photo by itself.
Yep,
So that is awesome. He is
gorgeous.
at side.show/space cop.
Space
And I mean, I'm not a huge Green Lantern fan, but I'm really digging this piece. Like,
Twitter has been doing some really cool pieces. And
They
I
really, really
think this
have.
is, I think it's a maquette, so it doesn't have a defined scale, but
Hmm.
it feels like it was in between like a sixth and a fourth scale when we saw it
Yeah.
in person. Not a full PF size,
Hmm.
but not like a 110 from Iron Studios, right in the middle of those,
Yeah.
and very cool looking piece.
With an awesome pose.
Hmm.
But that is what we have from sideshow.com today. But Rob, you get the fun part.
I may have put myself there on
You
purpose.
may have.
So I'm going to be
Yeah.
taking us to the
Oh, I can't wait to see it.
collector community.
Kitty.
So
I'm very overly excited.
that is a good one. I was
That
like,
was. I'm not tired yet.
Missy's
So
gonna like this one. So the collector community, for those of you who might be the first time watching, this is where we showcase images from the communities.
Mhm.
There's various ways that you can submit images for us to use here, in blog posts and social posts, on various shows, all over. We use them. We love to see them. And you can head over to side.show/how to share for details on how to share your cool pictures with us.
Mhm.
So we're going to take you through a few right now. So first up, I loved this one. This is the
Oh, they let him so
yep, the I
awesome.
don't know how to pronounce it. The Mictlin
That's how I've
unruly
been saying it.
variant. This is from Ron Uranus, who submits a lot of pictures. And this he lit with his black light. So this isn't glow in
Yeah.
the dark, but the black light effect on this piece, so cool. I absolutely love it. Really showcases kind of like the different details and all the different colors involved in this piece. This one is still available. You can head
Hmm.
over to side.show/dark god to find out more about this. I think it's actually on sale right now too, if I'm not mistaken.
I believe so.
So I
I
would
think
have
you are
included
correct.
those. I would have included those notes for myself, but it's Spooktacular. You guys can find out how much of a deal it is. Go to the page, check it out, find the details. But beautiful, beautiful picture, Ron. Thank you
That
so
really
much
is
for
very well
submitting that.
done.
Next up, is kind of fitting actually, we have the Catwoman
Oh.
wall. What do they call these wall hangings? I think
Yep,
technically,
just a wall hanging.
just a Catwoman wall hanging by Xanthi. These are the paint on these is just gorgeous. And when we finally are starting to get to see some of these in-hand pictures, they are not disappointing.
Mm-mm.
The paint is
No.
just gorgeous and so well done. And I mean, a lot of us start to run out of shelf space. Sometimes hanging something on a wall is a little easier. So you can still add to your collection and not take up a shelf space. You can head over to side.show/meow mount and
Oh.
check it out.
The eyes on these are all stunning.
Yeah, it's just so good because I remember saw Alex's in person when he got one, and it was really amazing, the paint job on these things.
Love
So
it.
next up, because it's
Uh-oh.
spooky time,
Mm.
it's Ghostface. Now, Ghostface was submitted to us by a mysterious person named Jason. This-
That's
One of the
it?
ways you can submit these images is directly through our website, and you can provide us with any name that you want. Jason felt that was enough. That was adequate.
Okay.
So, Jason, thank you for this great picture of Ghostface. I love this horror line that we're doing. I'm a horror movie fan. These things have been so hard to keep out of my cart.
I find it hard to believe that that's just the sixth scale. Like,
Yeah.
that's posed beautifully.
Yeah, just a real nice subtle pose on there with a
Mhm.
good angle, the making it
Mhm.
black and white too, to just kind of
All of
really,
the autumn words probably could go
there's
here.
probably some depth of
There's some,
field.
yeah,
Yeah,
some
it's got
perspective.
it's
Yeah.
got forced perspectives and fields. So thank
It's
you,
got feel.
Jason, for the amazing photography work. And last for today,
Oh,
the lighter side of darkness
look
faction
at them, so
candles.
pretty.
This one was submitted from an Instagram user at Roland Larry's VS. Roland Larry's
Yeah,
VS first.
he's versus something.
Thank you, Roland Larry's. I loved the color on these.
Mhm.
I was kind of disappointed to find I went to look to these to make a short link, and they are
Yeah.
gone.
Yep.
They are
Last week.
gone. But I don't know if he has like a piece of glass behind them or something that's kind of picking up some of the light and a little bit of the reflection, but so cool. I love the way
Yeah.
all the different colors kind of are melding, but the main candle lights themselves are very distinct and still,
Mhm.
you can still see all the individual components, but in the background, the way they're blending in that glass is gorgeous.
Yeah. Ugh. They made them even prettier than they already were, and I am really, really bummed.
Yep.
It was one of those, I waited too long to make a decision, and whoops.
Yep. Yep. That is the thing that'll get you every time. You're like, it'll be there next week. It won't always be there next week.
It won't.
So that's what we have from the collector community. Like I said, if you're interested in
Mhm.
sharing your images with us, head over to side.show/how to share. Share them here, blogs, like I said, everywhere we can. We try to highlight the awesome pictures that you guys
Mhm.
take.
This is very true.
And
Uh,
that's what I have.
well, that's a good thing because now we're going to do something a little bit different. We are going to head into some spooktacular deals. So these are
Mm.
deals that are they're here for spooktacular. That's why they're here. That's why we're going to tell you about them. And
Before we do that,
oh, oh, you think?
think,
You think?
I think,
Okay.
I think. So, what everyone like to say to a little bit of a rewards lottery?
Yeah.
Everybody? People out there?
I don't
You
think
guys interested?
anybody here wants anything.
No? You guys are good.
No.
I mean, you're here for the quality entertainment we provide, not for the
Absolutely.
reward points, I'm sure.
They're here simply to ask, what did I put in my coffee this morning? Because I'm a little high strung.
Mine's just water, so I'm coasting. Sorry, everybody.
I
This
don't know,
is.
guys. I
Oh,
think the boss
boss
is,
says don't.
no.
Well,
And then somebody else understands right
how
away. Oh,
about that?
I
How
love
about
it.
that?
There you go, guys. Go over to sideshow.live, put in this little code here, and we're going to see what happens.
Yeah. See how many people make it over there. Make sure that I also spelled it correctly. Oh, yep. People are starting to show up. So we got a few here.
Awesome.
We'll let some people come in. Here we go.
I need to get a snare drum for this week, I feel.
Uh,
Just start drum rolling.
Oh, I wish we still had the little banners. We used to have the tickers that had all the drum rolls, and then the applause hands. I don't have those anymore. I have to make a new set. All right, here comes everybody. Um, yes, Jamie, to answer your question in the Facebook group, Missy is an Iron Man fan. She tends to. She's got a little bit of a little fandom there.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah, no, it's fine. We're
It's
good.
fine.
Is
Don't worry
everyone
about it.
getting
Don't worry about it.
into getting their little code in?
Looks like they are. I'm
Yeah.
gonna give it a little bit more, and then I'm gonna
Okay.
shut it down, and we're gonna run this thing. All right.
Rob, you have
Yes,
literally all of the power right
I
now.
know. I'm just waiting and waiting and waiting. Okay, here we go. We're gonna do it, everybody. Here, first we'll give you the little poll. Here, everyone can tell us how they're feeling. Oh, okay. Looks like Fine's winning, so good for
Yeah.
everybody there. Yeah.
All right.
All right, and here we go. Everyone in. It's about to go down. Here it
Woohoo!
goes.
People in the chats, do not listen to Autumn. You're not gonna. We might be tricking. She might be tricking. You don't know.
Waiting. There it goes. All right, that is it. It is done. The lottery is run. If you got in before we closed the door, you're welcome. If not, I'm sorry.
Are you? You're not sorry.
I'm
There's
not
no
sorry.
sorries in
I'm
Spooktacular.
not sorry. There'll
No.
be more. There'll be more. I'm sorry. So enjoy it,
Maybe.
everyone that won. Now we just gave Alex more work to do. So
Nothing, Paul. Nothing's happening. You can go back to sleep for a little bit, I think.
you're okay. You're good, Paul. All right, that's that. So now,
awesome.
Missy, sorry for
All
interrupting
right.
you.
Oh, that was a good reason. I loved it.
Yeah,
Okay.
here we go.
Getting back to those Spooktacular deals. Ooh, bats.
Ooh, bats this time. Bats, cats, we got it all.
All right. First up. This is the Arabic Blood Oath Marker replica by Chronicle Collectibles. Chronicle Collectibles proudly presents the Arabic Blood Oath marker replica from John Wick, Chapter 3, Parabellum. Recreated from the screen-used prop and crafted from a metal alloy, this replica showcases the aesthetic variety that exists in artifacts from the various regions of the underworld that John Wick struggles to escape. This is $100 with 10% off when you use code SPKY, so spooky 10, and it has free US shipping. This is at side.show/IOU, and I don't have this one. I have the set from the second movie, and the quality is amazing.
Yeah.
So I love the colors on this one, though.
Yeah, and they open up too, right? They actually do open up to where you would put.
It opens up.
Put bloody thumbprints in there, but they do open up.
You can fold a Post-it note and put it in there and leave a note inside. I did test that out because I gave it as a gift and I put a Post-it inside, and it worked. So
there you go.
This is an incredible piece. It's on sale. So, I mean, and it's perfect because, I mean, there's a skull on it. It makes it perfect for spooky season.
There you go.
Next up, we have a thing that I want. And once I saw it in person, I realized how much I really did want it. This is the King Kill Cat Machta Snake Venom Vinyl Collectible by Dead Zebra. Oh my gosh. So many things happening here, and I love it so much. And once I saw it, I was like, I have no legitimate reason to own this, but I want it anyway.
These kill cats are so cool. They're so much fun. And if that expression on these things doesn't bring a little smile to your face, I don't know what will. Plus the packaging, just filled with cool little jokes.
I love the ingredients lists.
Yeah, this is one of the few things where I got it and I was like, I don't want to open this. Because I open all my toys. They're for me. I open them. But this one gave me pause.
Kill Cat returns bigger, badder, and even more evil than ever. Now big enough to satisfy the most murderous cravings. This is what I could not believe about this piece. The king-size Kill Cat towers with terror at 14.5 inches tall. This is not like the little actual candy bar sized ones. This is the big boy. It comes complete in a custom foil wrapper. You'll never look at oversized novelty candy the same way again.
That's true.
Normally $129, but take 15% off with the code SPOOKY15. And there's $2 shipping on this huge piece. So that's a awesome deal as well, because again, it's big.
This thing is big.
Again, I could not believe its actual size. This is at side.show/evil sweet.
Boom.
Because again, I mean, if your candy's trying to kill you, it's definitely a trick, not a treat. But
yeah, I'm pretty sure there are warnings on this packaging about this thing might kill you.
Yeah, so. there definitely are. If you do happen to put this in your cart and it shows up at your house, please read your wrapper. Don't just discard it. You don't have, I mean, I'm not saying you have to keep it pristine, but I mean, just keep it for the hysterical thing
take a little time to appreciate all that stuff.
All right. And next up, oh, this is lovely. This is the Muse of Spirit. I'm going to say this incorrectly, and I'm going to apologize. This is the...
Sorry, court fans.
I do apologize. Adelaire Cryptus Collectible Doll by Sideshow Collectibles. An inherently whimsical and wild being, the Muse of Spirit is always meditating, pondering her place in the cosmos and the impact of her sisterhood upon the world around her. Oriana believes in the connection of all things. For her, existence itself is a power so enchanting it could wake the dead, and in the underworld, it often does. She is stunning. She is beautiful. She is a ball-jointed doll. She's normally $705. Take 20% off today with code SPOOKY20. She has free US shipping. You can look at so many pictures of her at side.show/spirit guide. I saw these. Wow. That picture it doesn't do anything
I really like
when
this
you see them in person.
But I think the Muse of Bone, I think, is my favorite.
The Muse of Bone's headdress?
Yeah.
Is spectacular. I love the coloring on this so much.
Yeah. And I'm Flesh Faction, so I have to Not that the Muse of Flesh isn't good too, but the bone one is that's a really good
Yeah,
piece.
they're all stunning, stunning
Mm,
dolls.
yeah.
All right, and last up today, the Toys of He-Man and the Masters of the Universe by Dark Horse Comics. A massive, I cannot believe the size of this, 700 plus page, full color, hardcover book. Like, that's nuts.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
That's a big one.
Chronicling the quintessential toys of He-Man, She-Ra, and other masters of the universe, this compendium is the perfect addition to any toy fan's collection. By the power of Grayskull, you have the power. It's normally $50 off. Take $10 off with code SPOOKYSS. It's a touch show slash I have the book.
Thank you for understanding the inflection I was going with there.
Absolutely. And the little She-Ra right there on the cover, she was like my pride and joy. I had the Crystal Palace because I had all of the She-Ra dolls. My friend's brother had Castle Grayskull. That just
And this strikes me
my
very
heart
much as like
swells.
if you like that series, The Toys That Made Us,
Uh-huh.
you want to take a deep dive into the
Yep.
Masters of the Universe section of that show. Like half an hour they can explore a lot of things, or 40
Mhm.
minutes they can explore a lot of things. This is 700 pages.
I mean, I remember keeping just some of the ads for like they did it for the She-Ra dolls, they did it for the Masters of the Universe dolls. I bet the ads are probably in that book where it was like a poster sized thing. They had all of the figures numbered, and then at the bottom it said like who each figure was.
Hmm.
And I still have some of mine. My mom gave away most of them, but I hoarded a couple away, and
Yeah, I wish I was able to save even some of these because I had so many of these figures. They're
yeah.
long gone,
Yeah,
long gone.
my Catra is in this room, so like she went nowhere.
Oh,
But that is what we have today for Spooktacular Deals. So I think, Rob, our last segment here, this is completely all you. I'm just going to sit back. I'm going to relax
let this thing happen.
and let this thing happen. Yeah.
All right, let me just get something ready real quick.
Is this something brand new?
This is something very brand new, something we are trying out this year for Spooktacular. Here we got our fancy little thing. Let's do it up.
Woohoo.
Boom. Monster Madness. I just realized there are 666 people watching right now. Do you
That
see
is
that up top?
perfect. I
Do you
do
see
see
that?
that. I love it.
That is crazy. There we go. I think we got one more. We got off of that number.
Yeah, it just
There we
went.
go. There we go. Okay, so Monster Madness. During Spooktacular this year, we're going to be running, it's a tournament of sorts. So here you go. You can take a little peek. This is our brackets. We're doing a tournament style tournament with brackets that you can vote on who you think is going to win these. We'll be doing segments each day. Today is just going to be one group of four. You'll vote on who you think would either win the fight or who you like better. I mean, I'm not going to tell you how to make your choices. This is it's your life. You make your choices. And every day we'll leave this open. We'll leave the polls open until around midnight Pacific. Close them down. Next day during the show, we'll give you the next set. We'll go over who won the matches from the day before. You can head over there right now. Sideshow.live. Use the code MONMAD1, and that'll get you in. And you can make your votes and let us know who you think is going to win these battles. Today's
That is so
matchups
cool.
include Michael Myers versus Leatherface,
Hmm.
which I was, I might have overanalyzed this a little bit when I was trying to figure out who would win this one, but I have an opinion on this one. So we have Michael Myers versus Leatherface. Then we have Pumpkinhead versus the Xenomorph.
Oh my gosh.
Another great matchup. And then we have the Nun versus Carrie. And lastly,
Rob?
Freddy Krueger versus Pennywise. So those are the matches that will be up today. If you go to sideshow.live and use the code MONMAD1, you can make your votes and tell us who goes on to the next round. And we will carry this tournament on through Spooktacular. I think I timed it right, so the finalist will be announced Sunday during this show.
Those are not easy choices.
No, they are not. Those matchups were good. I was really excited for some of those.
You were like, I'm not going to make this easy.
Yeah, no.
I hope that everyone makes like a pros and cons list. Like
that's we're gonna make a little post in the group to kind of let people know who weren't necessarily here where to go to vote. If you've already made your choices, hop in that post, comment, let us know if you had any strong thoughts about any of the matchups and who you think is gonna win. I ran through the whole thing, and I have a winner for my personal bracket, but I'm not gonna tell everyone yet who won mine. But I ran the whole thing myself just to see what I would have ended up with.
Yes, Paul. Tim Curry Pennywise, because Rob is a Tim Curry fan, big time. I also am. We've had many side discussions, and I find him far more terrifying than
the Freddy and Pennywise is a hard one.
Than the other Pennywise, because this one talks with that weird Jersey accent from down in the sewer. Which makes me think maybe he's friends with Pizza Rat. I don't know.
Runs with a rough crowd.
Might. But that covers everything that it was our thing to cover, and that was all of the things.
We got our stuffs. We got our stuffs.
We got our things. This is only the third stream of today. We've had 3 so far, right? Despite
what Autumn had said a few times. I mean, I was excited. I thought we were going to be the first live stream of Spooktacular.
We were not. We were sleeping.
Yeah, missed them.
we were dead to the world during the first stream. So, yeah, so the next thing we have up is can we bring the schedule back up real quick?
Yeah.
That would be a good idea.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, I get to come back. So I'm going to try to kill some people at 11 a.m. today for win, lose, or die. I'm totally going to be glued to my screen for that Stoker interview because it's books. So yay. Autumn's calling this the lie schedule. Maybe it is. That's fine. And that totally on the rails, that sideshow show will be at 5 o'clock. That's it. No other streams at all today. Nothing happening. Don't worry about anything else. And
follow that guide. You'll be fine.
And even though, we might be filling you full of lies this week, we do still want you to have a great time with us. Don't forget that sleep is for the week. And don't forget to like the sideshow, even if we're not being the nicest people in the world.
Yeah. Bye, everybody.
That's it. Bye, guys.